Oh, word. You can't run the cover 4 out of that. I know there's a cover 4 in it, but it's not wise to run it.
Well, we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call
G
the
strong
Vault,
safety
and that's
blitz.
Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Carolina Panthers. This one taken just inside the 10. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go. It's time to play. Green, triple team.
Jameis now on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 32.
Brandon, when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach and talked about how they wanted to begin this game offensively, they talked about their script, didn't they?
Snow, that shit's still coming down heavy, boy. This shit, I tried to go outside just now. I tried to go outside just now. Man, that shit crazy.
Guys, they'll try to run it. And he's going to take it in.
I know, bro. That's why I told him. I said, yo, that shit all the way up to my damn, above my boots. I came back inside. I was like, nah, I ain't fucking with this shit right now.
Touchdown of the season, and the Jets have taken a first quarter lead. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Santos out now. He'll kick it away.
I'm playing Mark right now, just to let y'all know.
This will be fielded at the 8.
Scream up.
Trucks over him. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. David Irving coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Winston. To the right side and complete to Njoku. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
3rd and long for Winston. And Winston lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually
leave my team the fuck alone, man.
Or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And it's picked up by the Panthers. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we draw.
Yeah,
it's
that shit
about
was
those
trash.
Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. They come out here in the eye.
How he hurt? How's he hurt and he got up? The fuck kind of bullshit is this?
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They come up in an offset eye. 4th down, Winston. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
They're probably going to cancel this shit.
Gano out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out come the Jets. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
What is he talking about? No way.
Now a first down throw, Kelly. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows
Who y'all
how
talking about?
difficult it
Who
is
y'all
to
talking
pick
about?
apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Play action, it's Kelly. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And give him a gain of 37.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Oh, enough for the bullshit right now, man. Oh, my gosh, man.
He also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Winston now after the fumble recovery. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Jameis to throw it. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Winston. Flush to his right. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Nah, that was my fault. I shouldn't have switched off for the corner.
2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
That was still my fault. I was right there for the pick when I switched off for the dude.
Now Jameis on 2nd down. Looking right sideline, that's complete. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Here's Winston. And he's going to go down again. David Irving in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continue to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
And as a defender, if you come with 2 interceptions in a game, that's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that, but to have 2 in the first quarter.
Nah, I just broke on that shit.
You don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
That shit was open. I just broke on that bitch. Hell yeah. Hike the ball, damn it.
They start on the ground with Geis.
Oh!
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down.
Y'all got a good job,
solid gain on that play.
Watch it now, Barney.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do.
What are you talking about,
I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next
Coach?
week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 23 yards on the play.
I don't care who you put on him.
Yep.
He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
I love it now,
Yeah,
too.
right
I
there.
love it now,
Man-to-man
too.
Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. And they're on the move as they face a 2nd down here. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Yeah, I'd rather play coverage than have players play.
A play fake. Now Kelly. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
Which one?
The Jets are going to add on to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point.
Who's your boy? Oh yeah, he do. I gotta get the lead. I gotta take care of my main people first. Got to eat. Let me be great. It's 4 quarters. Let me be great.
And this will not be.
You gotta realize I gotta have Robbie Anderson back in the Pro Bowl again.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And 2 interceptions.
I don't like how my end not coming off this edge, though. That's the one thing I don't like right now.
They can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy.
He ain't got no offensive line. I just want my boy to come off the edge. I got sacks already.
And no, not quite at that level. And not
Man, he ain't got no offensive line.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Oh, me? Nah.
Now a second down throw for Winston. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to
create a lot of
congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st and 10, Kelly. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
Off the play fake. Kellen. And that is incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them...
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Panthers coming out now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything.
I know he ain't running the ball, so I ain't even playing around no more.
Territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field. Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Tyquan Lewis makes the stop. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. Flushed out right. Going right side here, and that's complete. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it. But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain. And now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Carolina.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 27. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
And he bringing them boys down.
They'll hand it down to Geis.
Hell yeah, baby.
It's a tackle, and he's got an alley. 30, 20, 10.
Let's go.
All the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Geis with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point, and the decision to just
because I make line adjustments. Don't hate. I adjust. No, listen, I've been running it for so long to the point that don't hate. I know, like, if you overcommit to the edge, I know what adjustment to make.
To return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
Thank you.
Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 41. Spinning again. And now running right through.
Let's go. Let's go.
And it's a touchdown
Let's go.
for the Jets.
Let's go. Watch me do it. Hey, watch me do it. Hey, watch me do it. Yeah.
Try and regroup and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
Oh, they do it.
Santos able to tack on the extra point.
It was just 2 tackles.
That will get him one closer. And this will be a touchback.
He said them 2 plays right there would have had me like.
Set sails over the end line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And they just had that pick 6.
I told him I was going to do this to him,
maybe
though.
them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try
to make
up.
It wasn't personal.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost
Thank you.
Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's
Matter of fact, Gottlieb, I was about to get your boy score a touchdown, but you said you ain't watching no more, so never mind.
An educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action here on 1st down. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Kelly off the play fake. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. As his guys are in for 6. And this Jets offense continues to pour it on.
So you need what, don't it?
Santos with the extra point. And a route is on here in this first half. Santos out now. He'll kick it away.
You don't need that, man.
And this will
Well,
not
go
be
talk to
returnable.
that nigga got to eat
there.
there. Talk to that nigga got to eat
The
there.
Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And they've sort of
Hell
lost
yeah,
their
he
way,
got
partner.
one.
How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now this time he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right.
There go the rookie.
Incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Oh, he got that first down.
Before he's taken down at the 36. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Yeah, play like that is why I missed my D tackle.
In the first half.
Yeah. I was going to trade away some D linemen, but now my boy's getting hurt.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
To throw on 2nd down. Rhodes.
Oh, he outrun him.
Slant caught by Moore. And taking it across midfield.
Damn, why Davis got to get hurt?
40.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his
Go get that, Nickerson!
away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was the only option he had. The other one was going to be a pick.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Panthers on 3rd down.
I thought I cut that damn
They've
auto
converted just
flip
2
off.
for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Gone, 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 gone. Detroit, Detroit.
Back to throw. Rhodes.
There you go.
Jets pressure too much.
Oh, that was Leonard Williams. That wasn't even a rookie.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Oh, he'll field it
Bruh.
in the end zone.
Like, why did you catch
So a
that?
change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 20-yard line.
What do I want to run? 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 Start off with the dig.
New York set to take the field. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points.
Oh, my
It's almost like a run in
God.
basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right
And
now.
it becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because
This fucking
oftentimes
quarterback,
it translates to
man. I'm
your
done
defense
throwing
as well,
lob
'cause they're
passes.
excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. Yeah, he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. A big play there just before halftime. 64
You said you
yards.
loafing on here? I know you be loafing.
So from their own 20 all the way to the red zone now.
Patience, though, hey. Patience,
on
my
first
friend.
and 10. On first down, this is Geis. And he's in. Touchdown,
90.
Jets.
I don't know what it is, honestly.
Darius Geis on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
No. I traded him in the Redskins trade when I sent Sam Darnold over there. This was the Redskins
able to
quarterback.
tack on the extra point, and a route is on here in this first half. Santos out
Nah,
now.
Sam Darnold would be legit by now. I had him built up when I traded him. But I needed that running back and that safety, though.
And that'll carry over
More I
the
needed
back
that
line of the
quarterback.
end zone for a touchback.
It's 2 mans in a row. A
Onto the
quarterback
field,
has
here
got
come
me
the
what I needed to
Panthers.
get.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Throwing on first down. Rhodes. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And now this is intercepted.
Go.
My
Let's go.
goodness.
Interception. Let's
Picked
go.
off by Troy
Oh. Oh, let's go. Oh,
Fights
come
through,
on.
now a crease.
Ah.
He was trying to hit Thomas that time. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Running cover 3. All right. I know. It was there. I just missed the throw.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up second and 10.
No. Check. Patriot.
To throw is Kelly. Off play action. He's going to air one out. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
He switched to man. I don't know why he switched to man.
In the final
But, yeah,
seconds of the first
I'll
half.
take it.
And this Jets offense continues to pour it on. Santos with the extra point. And
Should I put up 100?
on here in this first half.
Who said
Santos
yeah?
out now. He'll kick it away.
Nah, that nigga probably leave the franchise. I'll put up 100
And they
on
will
his
not
ass.
get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And from this spot in the
all I
field,
gotta
with
say
the
is
clock
Live
where
Boy
it's at,
James
you
can't
think
play
we're just
him.
going to see a knee, and
Make
that's
sure they
it.
don't play
And I
that
think
game.
in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on
That
top.
Yodo put up 77
As
on
we get you
you?
down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out now come the Jets. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking
How
is
you
that
gonna beat the brakes off
offensive
somebody in
staff
the preseason,
spent the
man?
entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be
Oh,
made defensively.
no.
Now as we
Don't
look
do
down,
that
it appears
now,
we've got a
man.
Jet shaking up on the play. While the
Oh,
training
no.
staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Over.
Off play action. Kelly rolling to his right. Throw left side complete. It's Anderson. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. Big yardage that time for the Jets. And even 40 yards.
Looked like the defense
Oh,
put
Mo
pretty
hope
good
my running
pressure
back be
on him, but
hurt.
he's able to flush
Mo over
out
there
to his
hoping.
right to try and evade
That's
people.
Mo over there
On the
talking.
run, he had to
Word,
get on his
Mo.
horse, still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now Kelly. Oh, he got position.
Nah, he good.
And he pulls it in. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, the safeties have less ground to cover. You better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
An incomplete pass on
Now I got to get my
down.
quarterback in the Pro Bowl off this one
2nd and 10.
game. Let's go.
Kelly now off the play fake. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Watch him now, Barney. Here we go now. 3-19.
From the gun, Kelly. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but then out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
What?
You got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm.
Who you throwing the...
Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Out of the gun, it's Kelly. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Robbie Anderson from 40 yards out. And this Jet offense starting to run away with this one. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance.
He should. The way he plays. Wait, if he's really them stats, yeah, he should be a monster.
That's what it's all about.
This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets
He better than Fournette with them stats. That's baby Henry. That's baby Henry right there.
First possession of the second half. They trail offense.
What the hell is Mark running?
Quarter 3.
Coming out in goal line?
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Rhodes.
Wow.
He got 29 yards.
I just knew I had another pick.
They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up.
There we go.
He intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a
I cannot deal with
type of a cushion.
Santos able to tack on the extra point.
He ain't lost it once, man.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the
Go
air.
ahead,
This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And following the pick
Yo, what I tell you,
decent field position and throwing.
This is a award ceremony right here, baby. Let's go.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him,
damn.
they told us. They've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah,
I know he over there like, man, this is
sure
some
they get things settled
bullshit.
down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
The running back that just had the ball.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Now let's go.
No, you took your lumps last year, man.
3-19.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And a
Hey,
short
Mark,
gain there,
Mark
so
just
get
sent
it
me a
only
point.
at the
All right, boy, you
24.
made your point. Shaking my
3 yards
head.
on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it has been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to
Tell
ramble
the
for
whoop
him.
his
Yeah,
ass.
you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. To throw on 3rd down. Rose. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first
And that was
down.
Mark
Now,
Barron hitting him,
I'm not so
too. That's the
sure about
crazy part
technique
about
of
it. Mark
getting
Barron
there,
got 90 hit
but he
power.
went
They
for it,
disrespect the
and
people
he
with hit
got it.
power this
Exactly.
matter.
He knew where he needed to get because remember, if he slides,
They
when
don't
that
fumble.
derriere
They don't
dips,
do
if you
nothing
will,
this
that play's
game.
over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit.
Now, lucky 56. Lucky.
On 1st down, Rhodes eluding the pressure right. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. This is McCaffrey on the give. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability
Yep.
to flow from his
That'd
inside
be big
spot
hit.
and
No
stop
more.
that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Rhodes. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone. 26 months. 26 months. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
He killing the clock. I don't think he's
He'll
going to
try
give
and
it to
throw
him.
for it here. Trying to lay one up deep. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's
He did just give the ball on
incomplete.
36-yard line, though.
Surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Back to the NFL scoreboard for his 2nd, 3rd quarter in Indy. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. To throw, Kelly. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the
I ain't even pulling out the other
Had his
plays
hands
on him
it for a
yet. I
second.
don't even want to do
Limited
him like
tough catch,
that.
though, falls incomplete.
Yeah, he keep running, man. I don't even want to do him like
On
that.
play action.
Throw that shit.
And down he goes. They sack
Yo.
him back right around the 41-yard line. Cody Ealy.
If he dies, he dies.
For a loss of 4.
I can't believe they wouldn't let me throw that ball just now.
Leopard. Leopard.
Off the play fake. Kelly. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Robbie Anderson.
Go keep running, man.
Yards.
Keep running, man.
And this Jets
Mark.
offense continues to pour it on. And that touchdown reception is the fifth.
Don't hey, what
for
was
him
you
in this
saying
game,
about
and
your
that
stats
ties
from
the
your game with
NFL
Jay?
record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it.
I
But
think I'm
about
coming
this.
for you.
Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then,
I don't
of
know, but
course,
he had 5
Jerry Rice
touchdowns
tied
right
it as
now.
well.
That's for damn
And finally,
sure.
we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Oh, you gotta
set to
cuss out.
take the field.
After this game, you gotta cuss
Last
me
time
out.
this unit was out here, costly turnover, and that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession.
I'm mad my rookie Ian ain't got a sack yet. That's the only thing I'm mad about.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Now my rookie hurt? How he hurt?
Rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them.
I could have sworn he was standing up on that play. How is he hurt?
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Yeah, I'm glad I kept my D-lineman.
Back to throw. Rhodes under pressure again, and down he goes again. David Irving getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
The dude I got from Philly Rebel showing out today.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Rhodes. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted.
That man running quarters 3 deep, though. How you going to run quarter 3 deep, though?
Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5 on the 10. They should be ready to go.
Damn, I was trying to no-huddle that shit before the 4th quarter.
The 10-yard line. And we're back now in Charlotte. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
What play I want to run? What play do I want to run? I'm going to run the other don't hit play.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Detroit! Detroit! Gone!
On 2nd down, Kelly. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across.
Oh,
the
he's running
20-yard
man
line.
still?
It'll go as a gain of 11 and
Still
the
running
Jets
man,
1st
Sway?
down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Oh, it's too late. You got to realize you're 30 seconds behind me.
Here's Kelly off the play fake. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Malone. And he takes it all the way
I know.
to the 32. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 47 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that.
Who you throwing it to, bruh? Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh.
And now a throw on 1st down there.
Come on,
but it's
bruh.
incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete, and now 2nd down. Here's Kelly to throw.
Bruh.
Rifles one incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett. And it's 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden.
Y'all see these throws, the past 2 throws my quarterback done made?
Apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, No more. Just making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
As long as I get my first down, I'm good.
In rhythm. They've got another first. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid.
What you trying to say? Garoppolo on the block? That's what you trying to say?
Play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. They're triggered.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. In for the score. And this Jet offense starting to run away with this one. So another
come on, laugh out
loud. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And the Panthers coming out now. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points.
He going through a year of suffering just like you did, Doria, last year. You ain't listening to me last year. Think about all the different things.
Hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The corner, Perry Nickerson, had the tackle.
And that's one of the reasons
Shannon at work in the middle of this shit?
It confuses the block.
Nigga, you let her go to work this morning in the middle of this shit.
Lineman to get up to the 2nd level.
How the fuck? This is a state of emergency. How the fuck she gonna get home?
She gotta work tomorrow anyway.
Let's go now.
She gotta go to the hotel down the street.
Damn, that's fucked up.
4 down. Green, triple C.
I got a federal job.
Watch for the foul, guys.
On 3rd down, Winston.
Oh,
Into the hands of his receiver Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. A first down throw for Winston. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time.
that's Dorian. What?
Darren Lee picks it, and they take possession 2 yards away from
I don't know what he's
midfield
gonna have to do
at
tomorrow.
The 48-yard line.
Hell yeah, your bum ass still in here. Got to eat.
Play action, it's Kelly.
Oh, goodness, this quarterback.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Kelly, off play action. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field.
Oh, man.
It's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon.
Damn quarterback.
A win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Here's McCaffrey, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that
He ain't like that.
he might actually
He ain't like that, though. He ain't like that at all.
takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rhodes going for the deep ball. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect.
Look at running Hail Mary on me right now.
Wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And an alley to run. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
Well, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Green 39.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
Let McCaffrey bust one.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
No.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football back.
He slowed it down. He slowed it down. He wasn't going to let me get 100.
It was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was
I'm trying to get in the 90s, though, at least.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Chief beat Dre 20-something to 3 or 2? What?
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now left, he's got it to Everett. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
I'm not using timeout. That's disrespectful.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys.
If he dies, he dies.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Yo, something wrong with this nigga doing today.
So for the Jets, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the
Hey,
Panthers,
yo, Mo. Where Mo
they'll
at?
sink now to 0-4. And they'll try to
Hey,
rebound
Mo.
next week on the road in Washington.
He got hurt in the second quarter. He still had 7 attempts for 105 yards and 3 touchdowns. Eat it.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Still had 103 touchdowns, Mo. Out for 7 attempts. And he got hurt in the second quarter. Roby Anderson, though, 10 for 344 and 5. Yeah. My cornerbacks going to the Pro Bowl this season. Everybody going to the Pro Bowl. Everybody going to the Pro Bowl this season. The way my stuff boys is getting stats this year. Don't let Perry Nickerson mess around and turn into a star. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, let me close this. Can't be showing y'all my XP.